could use a bit more engage.
Or is it something completely different?
Is it another Lapu game for Luke?
It might just be, man. It's
Tarizla? Maybe they go Tarizla? Tarizla Fanny?
somehow I feel like the Lapu might do better.
Tarizla Lancelot?
With this blade,
Lancelot.
Oh boy.
Very good.
Oh.
Very good by EVOS. I like it.
the soul
That's the only combination that in my head made sense. I like it. I really like it. Remember what Nino said about Albert on the Lancelot back in last season? When he was swinging around and he killed Hijime in mid? A bit of PTSD for the alter ego folks for sure.
Oh boy.
So what do Alter Ego go now in the gold lane? You go Claude or Moscow? Still Moscow?
I think
Against
Claude.
Lancelot?
I would go Claude here.
Yeah.
I would go Claude over Moscow. But the Moscow is not bad either.
For the movement speed,
Yeah.
compatibility, right?
Movement speed, compatibility, the winner crown, and the... Ah! This is not bad either. Yes, this is very good too.
It's risky though.
It is doubling down on the team fight. Because they pick up Claude so that they can handle the waves in the side.
Tricky in the helms as well. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to game number 3.
And already we're off to a rough start here. The brawls in the mid lane is always a bit sketchy. Just like Key revitalized so early on. Alec has to be careful, man. He was up against the Marcel before, but now against a high loss, you gotta be careful if you don't want to get stuck in the glorious pathways, in the law and order as well. That's a lot of damage from Arfi though.
Yeah, it's a winning lane too for the carry against the Harith.
Alright. The positive damage from Key is gonna slow down Alec and it's gonna do damage, so it's double benefit. Tenacity is for both Key and Tricky, both understanding this time that there's a lot of risk involved here, a lot of burst potential. Oh, Alec.
Oh, goes back in Albert with a bit of poke.
Alright. It's gonna be a bit slow until the neutral objective as always. Erlan. Ooh.
Not the best of matchups for Erlan here. He's got to respect it, man. He's taking a bit too many of those trades.
Okay, but that's definitely something that can be abused in his favor maybe later on. Maybe punish Arfi's positioning as this game goes forward. Audit's prediction though by GoPay 60% for the White Tigers for EVO. So it looks like the EVO fans are really coming together here for this match.
I mean, after a performance like game number 2, that kind of comeback, it makes a lot of sense. Albert has reached level 4. I think ideally he would force out a gank right here, but Alec is hot on his tails. He's pathing upwards as well, so there won't be any neutral objective rushes for now.
Yeah, not just yet. Looks like Arfi's going to be able to get the gold crab from Erlan. Once again, Erlan having quite of a difficult time there. Albert though,
Oh, good damage.
already pushing in some damage onto Hijime. But everything is still okay. No one's going for an aggressive invade, no one's going for something, but it might be the calm before the storm as Alter Ego corral around the turtle.
Yep. They got to poke out the Tarizla. That's what Hijime is trying to do here, but Luke's spacing really well. Alec goes straight to Tricky. RWM coming down. Luke, penalty zone. That's Albert in the midst of it all as well. Final pass down. Tricky's still there, and Luke gets first blood. And the turtle on top of it. Big Tarizla double for Luke.
Oh, really good opening there from EVOS in our 3rd game. 2 members taken down. Neutral objective secured, 1,200 gold lead. And we saw earlier as well that Arfi was trying to collaborate. Wait a second. Alec, he's going to get out just fine. That Arfi was trying to deal some damage, but he also got zoned out very early by Erlan, who came in after.
I mean, the penalty zone landed so well there, and Luke was able to get so much value damage. The AoE, again, in this game at least, favors EVO's just a little bit. Depends. If Luke and Erlan can combo together, there's a lot of damage potential that all Trigo can't really afford to kind of clump up for.
The Tarizla pick is just so big, man, against the Leomord. Leomord really struggles around those neutral objective takes when the penalty zone locks you down. The thing is, Leomord doesn't have a dash to get him out of it, right? Unlike a Suyo, even a Lancelot.
So how are they supposed to do the next neutral objective? What's the answer for Alter Ego? Do they look for a pickoff before they go for a full 5v5?
I think ideally that will be the case, and they have a carry. Otherwise, they have to bait out some of those spells first before they can really get a proper fight. Because otherwise, Hijime and Arfi, they'll have damage, but they won't be allowed to really output it in a proper fashion.
That's why I was thinking more of the Claude for Alter Ego instead of doubling down on the team fights, right? Because if you're building a comp for team fights, you lose out, it's a 50-50. Evos get a lead, it's no longer 50-50. But if you have a Claude, there's always that side lane control that you can play with.
Especially in the later stages of the game, yeah?
Exactly.
It seems like it's like the issue that EVOS were struggling with in that previous game.
Yep.
But now Alter Ego are the ones in that same position, and right now EVOS are still holding on really good control over the game. Once again, the map looks blue at this point on time, 1,500 gold lead still. And Nino looks for something, but doesn't quite get it. And now EVOS are the first ones to the next turtle.
Yeah, they can't contest this. Erlan will play weak side as well. Oh, do they still want to go for the dive? Erlan has Flicker. I don't think they can even get to him. They try to trade, but it's denied by Erlan.
Blur's pathway as well. He's gonna get some punishes. Won't be enough though.
Wow.
Rapid boost for Luke. He wants to get around. Man, the team is gonna go for a lot more team fights. They want to turn the pressure up on Alter Ego.
And they're doing that without any violence. 5 minutes in, only 2 kills. You saw that Albert was trying to push in that bottom side turret as well, but now Adeline goes in for the kill!
Yeah, all in on RP. Luke with a swing of the hammer picks up the kill and another. This time it goes to Key. Oh, penalty zone from Luke. Right onto Yazuke. Erlan still able to cut away now, and look at the peel with the Lantern Flare and the stun from Key.
Oh.
It's a double for the horse. And Albert comes in just to say hi.
3 members from Alter Ego taken out just like that. Really good decision making by EVOS, very quick as well, and they're going to be able to pick up a turret from it.
Man, EVOS has Alter Ego's number right here. They're reading through everything. Even when there was a trade attempted by Alter Ego, you saw Erlan immediately clear the lane and back out, right? It's great decision making coming in from EVOS. And already at 6 minutes, they're at a 4K gold lead, more or less. And Alter Ego, they were banked on being able to win these fights decisively.
But they haven't been able to find one that suits them. At this point, players gold, we're looking at the carry. Wait, what? Oh, okay, number 5 on the standings. It's showing that Garfy's getting caught a little bit behind here. Gonna have to wait a little bit more for him to get to that power spike and to have that impact that he was supposed to have in these team fights.
All right, man, EVO's now pushing the pressure, but they can't really invade as efficiently. But Albert, though, on the Lancelot, always has to be respected by Hijume and Arfi, which makes things a bit difficult. He can zone them solo.
Yeah. Luke and Nino getting caught.
Oh,
no.
Yeah, he has the flicker. Dang.
Forced the flicker right before the neutral objective as well.
Big resource, very big. I don't even think they can contest this. Final slash by Nino. Luke with a penalty zone. Bit of a whip there. He gets caught by the RWM, but there's not enough damage to take that very beefy 302 to Rizla down, and the turtle should just go for free. Yazuke has already used the Phantom Steed and the Retry.
Not to mention Key doing his best as well. No one really can get damage onto him. And so the Hylos and Luke, those are the 2 main objectives that Alter Ego still have yet an answer to. And that's going to be another neutral objective for the side of the White Tigers.
Blue team turret.
Conceal attempt as well, jumping on Tricky.
Oh my goodness, final slash as well. Tricky gets caught, Albert? All right, I thought for a second you might want to go in there.
Well, they had a timer on his flicker there, so or on his sprint rather. So they just went for it, knowing that he won't be able to escape. So it's a small win for Alter Ego, but again, their comp is supposed to be winning moving forwards. At this 8-minute mark, EVOS reaching the power spikes first are going to be able to get to Arfi so easily. I don't see Alter Ego really coming out on top in some of these fights.
Yeah, not just yet. Needs to buy a little bit more time, maybe, to make sure that Arfi gets to that point. Again, Hijume also has found difficulty, I believe, in these team fights.
Whoa.
Have a potential impact.
Yazuke doing a good amount of damage.
He's still a fighter, even though it's early on, but the level difference, man, level 10 to level 13. Albert is on a roll. Not stopping anytime soon.
Real-time victory win rate favors EVOS. Oh, he gets caught back, Alec.
Yeah. Don't think they want to all in on him. Arfi. Ooh.
Dangerous positioning from Arfi. He desperately wants to get involved in some of these fights. Already in the Golden Staff, not the DHS just yet. So far, Alter Ego at least have control of their own jungle, but some camps are definitely going into the hands of EVOS. Fortunately for them, the Hylos can't really solo invade.
Alec.
But they're making life very difficult for Alec to be useful.
Because every time he wants to look for something, for information, or for a pick, there's always Tricky in the vicinity to try and hinder it. So what is the Hilda supposed to do right now? Right, there you go. And he gets caught, he gets picked up.
Gonna be a setup here for the neutral objective. Altrigo has a clear going on. It's gonna meet in the middle though. They have the poke advantage with Hijime, but they might be forced to go for some kind of all-in pickoff.
Yasuke is 3 levels behind Albert right now. Do Alter Ego really want to play this 50-50?
There is pathway. Nino stuck, has to flicker out. Tricky also committed the Crimson Beacon. RWM from Hijime.
Oh,
I don't know about that.
the threat from Erlan stops it immediately. And EVOS are still having full control over the Lord. Not much Altrigo can do, man. Even Hijime can't walk up to poke.
They cannot. Vin's looking very closely, as well as Zephyr and Styx earlier.
Yeah.
Slow Lord take though from EVOS. Not really rushing things at all. Looking to get another pellet. Good thing though. Key is just way too tanky.
Yeah.
Already with the pauldrons, by the way, so he can very easily be baiting 4 Eagles.
Unfortunate stuff for Alter Ego. No solution up until this 10th minute of the game. The gold lead is still expanding for the White Tigers. Alter Ego. I mean, Arfi has 2 items at this point. Do you think that could be like the point of return?
Well, they're definitely funneling a lot of resources. He's actually stealing some camps away from Albert. But even with the Swift Trinity, again, is he going to be able to survive against a diving Lancelot? Who's supposed to be protecting him? Is it Nino? Right? Albert definitely knows what he needs to be dodging away from with the Thorn Rose. Which is why I think Hijime and Arfi, they're going to need to get like 3 items, the core items, and then a defensive item before they can actually be useful.
Alright, Zaman for Albert with a jump onto Alec. Not enough to take him down. He just walks away out of the Lancer Flare too. Albert on the purple buff. 15 to 12 now it is. Albert has reached max level.
Oh man. It's a tight game EVOS are playing, man. They're not allowing any mistakes, any pickoffs to be given over to Alter Ego.
Yep. And a charge up top. Damage on the base turret with the First Lord. Rin. God dang, man. Rin.
What is this? By EVOS, by the way. Well, like they're not playing overly aggressive. Sure, they have 5 kills on the board. Like compared to game number 2, we had a total of 50 kills. We only have 6 kills in minute number 12.
Yep. Because the game just isn't as equal as it was, right? EVOS actually has the more dangerous snowball. They had the wins in the early game. Alec.
A pullback. Alec with the flicker out. RP, oh, wait, they've used so many ultimates. Luke! Penalty zone! And now they decide to strike. Tricky falls. And there's actually no trade. Alter Ego. Wow.
Huh. 1 for nothing there. They were forced to use like 3 flickers and all their ultimates, but they got something on the board for now.
That's kind of crazy.
That is.
Can we see the replay? Because like, dang.
Is this a slow climb back?
I mean, in game 2, Alter Ego were leading by like this much, and then EVOS came back.
That's true.
Well, Alfrey has the Swift Trinity right now and a Fury Hammer, but I feel like he needs like a Wind of Nature before he can actually be a bit more aggressive. You have to remember, if he walks up, he risks getting bursted down by Albert and also Erlan, right? It's magical and physical damage, which makes things a bit difficult for him and Hijime.
We're looking at the items right now, and it's exactly as you mentioned, the Fury Hammer already built in, and meanwhile, if you're looking on the other side of the map, Holy Crystal already built in for Erlan.
Huge item power spike. And for Key as well, Radiant Armor on top of the Pauldrons, dude. Even with Hijime trying to burst it down.
Wow, Erlan dodged away from the final slash earlier. Now he jumps in on Nino. Wow. Well played, Erlan. Now Key gonna be shredded down by Yazuke as he brings him down. Shut down by Yazuke on the horse.
And that's a huge shutdown, no?
To the horse, though. It's crazy that the horse has a shutdown, but yes.
Yes.
That's true, but Yasuke is still in the game. He is not in the vicinity. Alec.
Erlan just jumping back and forth. Alec, no way to run this time around. He's stuck there. And he actually buys the immortality, so right as he gets it, it's down.
Interesting move That's gonna be a resource wasted, I believe,
Oh.
for the side of Alter
Wow.
Ego. Arfi goes in for another kill. Tricky gets caught out, actually.
Oh, wow, this is so awkward.
What?
Yeah, these fights and skirmishes and pickoffs are happening when we're really not expecting it, expecting it to. Slow push for EVOS on top, and they go straight for the Lord here. Alter Ego, can they spot it?
They do, but do they have enough to actually go for the contest? Yasuke cannot enter. Albert securing the turtle. Or sorry, the Lord rather. Oh my Lord, that burst with the Eve and the carry. RP popping an ultimate Luke, trying to run away. Airline doing a good job zoning them, and now it's Albert. Wow! RP pops him!
He disappears. Just like that.
Wow!
After what Albert was able to do
Uh-oh.
before on the Leo Mord, him diving in as a Lancelot instantly bursted out. Two members traded back. Look at the gold lead slowly shift in favor of Alter Ego.
Oh man.
Dude, Albert came in there. I thought he was gonna get a highlight. No, he got ran over, got trampled by the horse. Wow. You know, the fact that Arfi got the Malefic gun right before that fight started definitely worked out for Alter Ego. You see, like, the immediate confidence boost that the extra range gives him. Now EVOS has to be a bit careful. Again, they can send Albert in to take out Arfi, but with that kind of damage coming out of Yasuke, even though he was shut down a little bit in the early game, Albert can't be carelessly going in like that.
Bro, Yasuke was 4 levels behind of Albert before.
Yep.
It's uncanny how both of these teams have successfully climbed back from such a huge disadvantage. Game number 2 for EVOS, and now in this position for Alter Ego.
And the patience is still there. You're seeing both teams probably struggling to go for anything. Arfi with the Rose Gold will happen against Erlan, but again, he still needs to be careful. If he gets bursted down too fast, that Rose Gold won't matter.
But I guess it is an answer, right? You were talking about the potential physical and magical damage that could penetrate onto Arfi, and so the Rose Gold does have an answer to both.
This is the moment where he can actually walk up and be relevant. Hijumi, on the other hand, went going for the Blood Wings here. A bit more aggressive of a build, but technically, again, he's been staying very far back, using the very edge of his real-world manipulation to really get value in these fights.
He's still sitting at 104, right? He hasn't been taken down despite the lead that the White Tigers had in the early stage of the game up until this point. And what was the gold lead earlier for EVOS? Was it 5K?
4.5.
Yeah.
4.5K?
4 to 5K,
Wow.
just about.
It's left. Only 1.6K is left.
And now it's looking dangerous because Alter Ego has the burst advantage, right? The Leomort and the carry can out of nowhere take one man out of the equation. EVOS, Albert and Erlen can do so, but again, at what cost, right? Alter Ego has the safer pick-off attempt.
It feels like the players of EVOS have really high heart rates as well. Luke was like at 140 something. Erlan as well earlier, above 100.
Oh?
Like, despite no action on the board, even the players are nervous.
Well, now Alter Ego has made the far side push, by the way. They're gonna have the macro advantage in this fight. Albert already trying to find something, but Alter Ego are doing their due diligence, opening the bushes with Nino and Alec.
Oh, Nino gets caught. He has to flicker out. Final slash of the Rose Gold Meteor. Proc already there as Key gets bursted down, but a penalty zone from Luke. In the back, RP is still able to survive. Now he goes for the damage, but it's not enough as Albert cleans house. And now it's Hijime. Can he survive? Can he dodge away? Oh no! He pops the RWM. The Void Blast went away. Albert buys the ammo just in case. And Evo strike back when it looked like Alter Ego could possibly come back. Albert locks back in, and now it's Alec who tries to deny the end. But with the Immortality pop, the base is wide open. Albert picks up a mega kill. And EVOS reverse sweep Alter Ego.
With one swell swoop,